Hi, my name's Claire Jamieson. I am a member of the nominations panel. I have been on the nominations panel now for just over a year and have been chairing it for around about 6 months. So I work full-time. I work full-time for a software company. My background is in HR, human resources, and I've been doing that now for around 25 years. I am a full-time woman and I'm a working mum, and my husband, and we live in Nottingham area. I really enjoy coming to the cricket. I'm a member of cricket, probably instigated more by my husband than me necessarily, but I love coming to watch the games. So the nominations panel was set up before my time, before I started, and our role, as I see it now, is to be the custodians, I guess, for the process of appointing to the General Committee. So one of the things that we do is make sure that we've got the advert and the role and everything that you might see as somebody who wants to apply for that role, and so you can be interested in what that role might be for the General Committee. And then we'll go through a process with candidates, whichever route you come down, of interviewing and understanding what your skill set is, so that whether you're appointed by the election vote through members, or whether you come through the nominations panel and we interview your skills, we can see the different types of folks that would be on the General Committee. And one of the things that we would need to do is every year is at least one or two candidates sometimes, we will directly appoint those as a result of that interview process. It's really important to have the nominations panel so that we can have an alternative route to just a membership vote coming through onto the General Committee. What it gives us the opportunity to do is enable people that aren't currently members to also put themselves forward for working on the General Committee, which means we can cast the net so much wider across a broader population that probably haven't ever seen themselves before as being somebody that could be part of the future of Trent Bridge and shaping the future of Trent Bridge. So being able to have another route that allows people that don't currently have that membership to apply to join the General Committee enables us to have a greater breadth of people to pull from. That greater pool of people to pull from means we have the opportunity to get greater diversity of people coming forward to the General Committee, and ultimately the golden nugget that brings is greater diversity of people brings greater diversity of thinking to the table, of which there will be 12 people sitting around that table. So a variety of thought process means that we have much greater depth of thinking and variety of thinking in the decisions that need to be made for the club. If you've got difference of people sitting around the table, they will all bring different experiences, different lived experiences, different thought processes. So having that difference of thinking enables those different perspectives to be shared and viewed, and challenging what we might have always done in the past enables us to have opportunities to do something different in the future. So yeah, I get that it's a question that lots of people ask, that just say, well, why does diversity matter? Why is it important if you've got different people from different backgrounds on the committee? Surely it's just really about the thoughts and the decisions that people make. And yeah, it's exactly that different people will bring different perspectives, different thought processes, and that enables us to make better decisions. And ultimately, who wouldn't want that? Cricket has and is still having a journey, if you like, with diversity and inclusion, and that is a particular area of interest to my day job. So that's something I focus on a day-to-day basis. So when I wanted to do something that was a bit more about giving back and do something in my local community, actually this married up to all of the things that were important to me. The reason I wanted to be part of the nominations panel wasn't necessarily because of a massive love of cricket, although it is something that I enjoy. It was more because this is something that is my day job, my skill set, and I can give something back to what is a massively well-known institution in my hometown, and it felt like something that I could genuinely do and bring some value to a process of appointing people to the General Committee in a fair, equitable way that is something that I'm particularly passionate about. So I've really enjoyed being able to do that and meet people that I wouldn't have met in my normal walk of life otherwise. It's great. The people at Trent are fantastic to come and be part of. It's definitely possible to be part of either the nominations panel or the general committee when you have a full-time job and all your other stuff that might be going on at home. I think it's just a bit of a juggling, and there's times when there's more required than other times, so you'd have kind of peaks and troughs as you're doing it. But I think because it's quite rewarding and the opportunity to meet other people is something that I particularly enjoy. So I find that I'm able to fit it in around my day job. I think the important thing is just to be flexible, and where you've got that flexibility, it certainly makes life a lot easier. Definitely say go for it, put your application in, even if you're sitting there thinking I'm not thinking about going for that elected or nomination route. Have a think again. It would be really great to hear from people that probably haven't seen themselves thinking about being part of the general committee before, and the value that you could bring to the organisation. So if you're thinking about doing it, absolutely put your application form in, and I would really love to see you. I'll see you whichever route you come through, whether it's elected or nominations panel. So I really look forward to seeing you in the interview process.